With over 420 lots, the April 2015 Historical Manuscripts Signature Auction includes a diverse collection of letters, journals, ship's ledgers, photographs, and other artifacts dating from the 16th century to the present day. The auction will be held at the historic Waldorf Astoria Hotel in New York City on Thursday, April 9th, with a full preview to be held from April 7th and 8th at our 15th floor gallery at 445 Park Avenue. Spanning the years 1881 through 1904, this impressive collection of photographs, documents, and letters concerns the naval career of Admiral John Grimes Walker, including his peacekeeping mission to Hawaii following the overthrow of the Hawaiian monarchy and the period he was personally chosen by President William McKinley as an American representative to negotiate for the Panama Canal, which he called the greatest engineering problem the world has ever known. Following the British victory at the Battle of Bunker Hill in June 1775, British authorities decided on a campaign to take New York. In response, Congress authorized the raising of a regiment of troops from New Jersey to serve with the Continental Army. Here, John Hancock, as president of the Second Continental Congress, writes to William Alexander, Lord Stirling, ordering him to collect the men of the newly raised 1st New Jersey Regiment and garrison them for the defense of New York. Founded in September 1980, the independent self-governing trade union Solidarity, or Solidarność, was a major player in the fall of communism throughout Europe at the end of the Cold War. This banner, measuring approximately 53 inches by 25 inches, hung in the entranceway to the group's Gedanks headquarters. It bears the signatures of 10 influential Cold War leaders, including Margaret Thatcher, Pope John Paul II, President George H.W. Bush, and Mikhail Gorbachev. The lot includes an extensive collection of provenance, including 9 original color photographs, 5 of which show instances of the banner being signed. Writing to Edwin Stanton, Abraham Lincoln's Secretary of War, less than one day after his defeat at the Battle of Gaines' Mill, General McClellan blames the government for his defeat, saying, "I am not responsible for this. Say to the President that I think he is wrong. If I save this army now, I tell you plainly that I owe no thanks to you or to any other persons in Washington. You have done your best to sacrifice this army." William Bligh, the British naval officer who commanded the HMS Bounty during its infamous mutiny in 1789, has placed his endorsement to a letter from William Dearly regarding the supplying of Bligh's ship, the HMS Director. Bligh's signature is highly desirable due to its scarcity. Captain J. William Bushby, an officer in the British Navy and commander of the Calypso, was a Union blockade runner who obtained the majority of these items while visiting Richmond in early 1863. This collection contains the signatures or images of Confederate military commanders and government officials such as Jefferson Davis, Stonewall Jackson, Robert E. Lee, Pierre G.T. Beauregard, Jeb Stuart, James Longstreet, and others. Nearing the end of his life and concerned for his family's financial security, President Ulysses S. Grant made the decision to write his memoirs. Grant's friend, author Mark Twain, offered to publish the memoirs at 75% royalty, and Grant accepted. In this poignant note, written from his deathbed, Grant, who could no longer speak and use notes to communicate, writes to Twain, who was also present in the room, regarding his regret about the impact his ill health was having on his ability to complete his memoirs. The authenticity of this piece is attested to by a note from Twain's biographer, Albert B. Payne. Grant died just 5 days after finishing his book. Just 4 weeks after signing the Declaration of Independence, John Hancock, in his role as President of the Continental Congress, appointed James Clinton, a brigadier general in the Army of the United Colonies raised for the defense of American liberty, and for repelling every hostile invasion thereof. General Clinton went on to find success during the 1777 Saratoga Campaign and with George Washington during the 1781 Siege of Yorktown, attaining the rank of Major General by war's end. Revered by some, reviled by others, the Mexican Revolutionary General is seen standing proudly in this signed photograph, the first we have ever seen. Villa signed this photograph on September 15, 1915, while attending the wedding of one of his officers in Durango, Mexico. 6 weeks later, he was defeated at the Second Battle of Agua Prieta, an event which directly led to his raid on Columbus, New Mexico. Bidding is now open, with the live auction closing on April 9th. To see the full catalog and to bid online, visit ha.com/6116. Thank you, and good luck.